Hey, what's up? We'll get going as soon as we got some more people up in here. How's everyone's night going? There's Greg. What's up, Greg? I'm coming to you from an undisclosed location, hence the black screen. It happens from time to time. Yeah, should be some decent fights on tonight. What's up, Brent? Undisclosed, baby. Undisclosed. Y'all don't know where I'm at. Y'all don't know what I'm doing. Just know that I'm here. I'm like athlete's foot. Yeah, you could say that. Anywhere I'm at, I'm bunkered. What's up, Ponce? Eddie, my man. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not on the toilet. Oh no, shh. I wish, man. I wish. That's an energy drink to keep me going after the shit show that started last night on through today. So y'all been probably tracking what's been going on the last few days. How many of you guys were on Lou's live earlier with him and the Greek? Hey, what's up, bud? All right, all right, all right. If you guys were on the live earlier, you caught a lot of stuff that is going on. I want you guys to understand that this is like a completely fluid thing that's going on right now, and it's getting worse by the minute. And we're talking about the crypto exchange that filed for bankruptcy. The individual did some stuff that he shouldn't have done, and he's in the wind. But I want you guys to understand that that dude using clients' money to secure loans, taking $1 billion of clients' money, and then securing hundreds of billions of dollars of loans from big banks, and then defaulting, losing it all, is a big deal. This right here is gonna make 2008 look like a fucking carnival, a carnival game. It's worldwide. 2008 was mostly confined to U.S. soil, and that bailout was what, 23 billion. Shit, we're already what, 80 to 101 billion and counting, from what I'm hearing. We're in a good position because of some of the plays that we're in to be able to walk away with some cash during this. But I want everybody, because there's people that weren't on Lose Live because for whatever reason they don't follow them, whatever it may be. I'm not going to get into none of that bullshit, but neither here nor there. We'll be able to get the information out. As far as the AMC side goes, with this shit cracking off the way that it is, I was hearing that margin calls started coming in close of business on Friday. Not just AMC, but like across the market, across a bunch of different plays. Calls started coming in. But as far as AMC goes, this puts AMC in a better position than had Ape been folded into it and diluted the shit out of it. So you guys know you just have to be fucking safe when it comes down to this. You can't hold like we normally would, because I'm with you. I want to hold. I want to make some serious bank. But what's going to happen with all these different plays fucking ripping out of their mind because people are getting margin called across the board? Sooner or later, they're gonna fucking shut the market down. The big fear right now, because little birdie whispered, is they're gonna shut the Swift system down, which means you are not gonna have access to the funds in your bank accounts. Your credit card won't work, your debit card won't work. So what I'm gonna say is Don't go to try and withdraw the entire balance in your account. It won't work out for you. But definitely have three to $500 to $1,000 cash on hand. Put it somewhere safe. That way, you're going to be able to get food. You're going to be able to fill up the cars and maintain lifestyle. I foresee, and don't hold me to it, but I foresee the banks not opening up on Monday morning, and that's just because they are going into protection mode to see how bad the damage really is. These loans that this dude procured and lost the money in the hundreds of billions were from the big banks. And that's troubling because now they have to decide and figure out where they're at and what they can do. So that's why I don't foresee them opening up for business, because they don't want people standing at their counters asking for money that they're not going to be able to provide, or having to explain it to a million different customers as the wheels fall off the bus on this thing. Credit Suisse, they've been hanging by a thread for what, 3-4 weeks now. UK's financial system is on a lifeline already and about to go tits up. This is a worldwide. This is what I just got done talking with Greg offline. This is like the nuclear mother of all bombs on the world's financial system. And this shit may get like this video fucking clipped, but I want you guys to understand that these banks worldwide, they can only handle so much of this before, like Lou says, Julio no here no more. And I want you guys to at least have some cash on hand to be able to take care of you and yours. You guys got kids. You got stuff you need to do. So tomorrow or tonight, get out, pull some cash out, but be careful because this information isn't fucking close to the chest. This information is out there. The more that it gets out there, people are going to start getting scared. They're going to start, just like in 2008, they're going to start doing bank runs and emptying ATMs out. Those that don't have the money are going to see the fear is real, and they're going to start doing stuff they wouldn't normally do. So make sure you guys are being safe. You guys are in a safe area. You guys are carrying tools that you know how to use, that you're prepared to use to protect you and your loved ones. Make sure your vehicles are gassed up. The perishable stuff, you can only store so much of that on hand, but you guys should have already been stocking up on your non-perishables. That way, if the supply chain stops, because you guys have to understand that everything runs on fucking credit in this company. The trucking companies, the fucking grocery stores, everything. Everything runs on credit. And if that Swift system's down, ain't nobody's getting paid, which means the trucks stop, the food stops, everything stops until they can figure this the fuck out and put a plan in action. I foresee there should be an emergency press conference coming from the White House anytime soon. There should be, in air quotes, should be, but we'll see. There's really not anybody to blame on this, so to say. I mean, I guess you could tie it in, but you just have to understand that this dude did some shady shit. This dude did some shady shit, which we have to expect in the financial fucking sector and Wall Street, and we've seen it. We've all seen it. We know it exists. This is hitting on a very large scale. So with what we know now, we're not pointing fingers at nobody other than that dude. And I'm not going to say his name because then I'll definitely get fucking pinched on it. But he's in the wind. Anywhere from the Bahamas to South America to the Middle East. It doesn't even matter. Who cares? Damage is done. Understand that there's not a government or an entity in this universe that can unfuck what just occurred and is happening now. Won't exist. So they're going to have to find a way to fight through this to be able to keep everything moving, everything flowing. So you guys need to put your plan into action. Make sure you guys have communication with your families. If you've got family members that are traveling, my advice would be to get them on the way home as soon as possible before it's not a viable option any longer. If you're planning on traveling away from home for any extended length of time, further than you can drive on one tank of gas in the next month, I wouldn't do it. Stay close to the barn. Stay close to the barn until we figure out exactly how deep this is, because it's ever evolving and changing. Like Bill was saying earlier, we don't know the extent of this. Nobody does. But little pieces of this keep cracking off in real time. And don't be scared, because we're going to have an opportunity to make money. But like I said, make your money and get the hell out. Don't be hanging and holding because you want to make this big, huge amount of money off of this play because this is what you thought it could squeeze to 6 months ago, a year ago, whatever. It's better to have 2, 3, 4, 500,000, $1 million, $2, $3 million in your pocket than hold for 15 million. Because I'm telling you, everything goes at once. The money runs out fast, and people's patience in an administration that's already incompetent runs out, and they'll shut everything down. And then you're asked out. You're fucked. And I don't want to see nobody get fucked. So I foresee some action maybe lunchtime Monday. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it happened at open, but lunchtime Monday on into Tuesday, Wednesday. I don't think the markets will be open by Thursday. I think it'll be shut down. So I wanted to get on here real quick and give you guys an update, let you guys know, hey, get some cash on hand. Fill up all your vehicles with gas. That way you've got it on standby and ready in case you got to travel. You guys been following me for any length of time. I'm a big proponent for preparing for the worst, and when it doesn't happen, you're golden. I've been following Glover and Fieldcraft Survival, Fieldcraft Mobility, and all of his brands for a while, and connected in with Glover and his guys and Andy Stump and all those guys, and the mindsets you got to have in order to survive. So hopefully you guys been listening. You guys can go back through my videos and look at the prep series if you haven't viewed them already. Take a look at those videos if you guys have questions about storing food, different equipment that you should have. But when I say get your vehicles gassed up, you got to decide which one's going to be the best should you have to bug out and get away from wherever you're at, because it's only so long a society can run without access to their money before the food runs out. And then you end up with civil unrest, and that's probably something you don't want to be caught in the middle of. So you're going to want to have a plan in action while there's still communications available with people that aren't near these major metropolitan areas where you can get in your number one vehicle and bug out with you and your family to a safe area where you guys can wait it out until they can put some pieces together. Understand this. I work in law enforcement. I have for 25 years. Nobody is coming to help you. You are your own first responder. Your medical bags that I've been preaching you guys have, key. If you guys are on prescription medication or you got kids on prescription meds, hit the pharmacies, get them sooner rather than later. Make sure that you have enough supply to last you for the next couple of weeks or the next month. This is what we've been talking about. We started telling you guys about all this stuff year and a half ago, and a lot of you guys laughed it off like, yeah, these guys are fucking out of their mind, they're off their rockers. Well, this shit is fucking going down. It's going down. There's nothing anybody can do to prevent it. It's unfortunate, but this is what happens when you have evil people involved in finances and they do evil things. It spills out into the real world, and now a lot of people are going to suffer. So connect in with your little social groups that you guys have in your communities. Make sure that you guys help each other out. It's better to have a larger circle of people that have a like mind for survival. You guys can share resources. Everybody's got different skill sets and hobbies to be able to get through stuff like this. The least damage that you can. But I wanted to get on and make sure that everybody had the opportunity to hear what is exactly going on to this point. I'd imagine if we start getting any more information, like I said, I started getting blown up with information at about 9 o'clock last night. Just shit that blew my mind. And I started pushing it out to my circle, my inner circle was already tracking. I started pushing it out to my outer circle and on and so forth. And everybody it was completely unaware that this shit was going down because we didn't foresee it happening this way, but it's what it is. So, with that being said, look down here. We got any comments? Anybody have any questions I can answer real quick before I get off this live? I don't see no questions. Yeah. What about tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday, bro. Live like life like you normally would, but make sure you're picking up extra things that you might need. Market opens, I don't know what to expect, to be honest with you guys. I really don't. We've never been here. Because this shit is fucking way different than 2008. It's way different than 2008. So I would say go on with your lives how you normally would. Any of that cash that you pull out, set it aside. Use your cards until they shut that Swift system off and your cards no longer work. Then you'll have that cash set aside to get you through until they figure out how bad the damage is with the banks. But life is normal. There ain't no reason to go into bunker mode. There's no civil unrest. You guys start seeing civil unrest, you may think about bunker mode, getting out of town, bugging out into areas where you and your family is going to be safe. But right now, just business as usual. Just make sure you always keeping your car full on gas, your truck full on gas, and you got that cash set aside, and you guys should be fucking good to go. Yeah, there ain't no reason to be scared. There ain't no reason to be scared. There's fear of what could happen, but anybody that tells you they don't feel fear is a liar. You take that fear and you use it as courage. I do it every day. It's a choice. So you can't control what generates the fear. What you can't control is how you respond to that fear and what you can do with it and how you can lead people out of it. No. U.S. government bailout? You could take every government on the planet and they would not have what it takes to bail this out. I would venture to say that everybody that trades in crypto right now, all the different brokers and exchanges, they're all going to lock them down. They're going to lock them down because a bunch of that shit went missing last night. A bunch of people's accounts got wiped out. Their wallets got wiped out through a back door in an app. And that shit is in the wind. And they're looking for it. Worldwide, they're looking for it. This isn't, like I said, this isn't a U.S. thing. This is a U.S., this is a worldwide financial system issue. Yeah, whatever you guys are holding in coins, make sure you've got it on a cold wallet. I've got all my XRP on a cold wallet. Yeah, you're definitely right about the FTX situation. That's what we're talking about. We shall see. It appears it was done on purpose, but we shall see. On purpose, meaning there's a very greedy motherfucker that tried to do stupid shit with a very little bit of life experience and fucking lost big. Yeah. Now, the truth in, who he supports and who supports him, we don't know yet. I've heard a bunch of information, but it could be disinformation, so that's why I haven't brought none of that out yet. Yeah, dude, I heard Ukraine's pumping money into FTX too. But I haven't verified any of that. There's a bunch of countries that are connected to FTX, not just the Ukraine. Yeah, you would think so, Brent. but doubt it. Hey, Trevon, unless you're connected into a circle in the financial system, you're not going to get the heads up on stuff like that. And typically, those are coming through resources and contacts from people that were built sometimes 10, 15, 20 years ago with people that worked with other people that are now with different organizations, entities, or otherwise where, you get that heads up. So there's nowhere you can look where there's like a site where you can see who got called. It's all word of mouth. It's all networking that's developed over a career. Yeah, you got that right, Alicia. It is definitely a weird time to be alive. Weird. It's really hard to insure above the 250,000 mark. I know a lot of people are separating theirs into different accounts. Each account is insured up to 250 grand, so they have their their currency and their funds divided into different accounts. A lot of people will transition a bunch of their cash into precious metals or crypto, so they don't have to worry about stuff like that. But we're seeing what's happening with crypto now, so you got to be real. You got to be real safe with your crypto. And if you guys are holding coins now and you can afford to hold them for a length of time, that their value is going to return on a lot of these coins. There's some shit coins out there that are going to forever go away into the wilderness and fuck off into the sunset. But yeah, credit unions are safer. I agree with you there. You just got to see who, if the credit unions are connected to any of the big banks and lending money out. Yep, that's what I'm talking about, John. All the heavily shorted stocks hitting at once. Remember, there's only so much honey in that honey jar. So if you hold for too long, you run the risk of there not being any honey left, or someone fucking putting the jar back on, the lid back on that honey jar and saying, "Yep, we're done," and shutting the markets down. No, no, you got to take that verses out of there, bro. It'll be Trump slash DeSantis. Don't believe what the media is telling you. They want that division. I'm down for the friendly competition between the two of them. It always happens. I can't comment on that. For someone asking about alert status, yep, division is a deceptive tactic. Completely agree. Just like everybody talking about how the Democrats did so good on election day. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. They didn't do good at all. And hopefully we can finish this fucking election off in Nevada and Arizona and be done with all this bullshit. Not that it's going to matter much. Yeah, we'll see what it's going to run to. GTI, it's going to be good money. Yeah, everyone's trying to call all these kind of different races, but none of it's official. Yeah, I heard murmurings yesterday that the National Guard was being put on standby, but I haven't confirmed it yet. So if I got any guardsmen out there that can confirm this, go ahead and chime in, or drop me an email, mrelkspaghetti at gmail.com. Greedy numbers for GTII. That's hard to say. That's hard to say because you got people that are holding 100,000 shares and you got people that are holding 1,000 shares. So greedy is basically, I mean, you have to consider how many shares you're holding and how long and how much risk you want to take in letting it run. Yeah, Trace, don't DM me because I probably won't get it. Email me at mrelkspaghetti at gmail.com. My DMs go through the fucking roof. I've got like over 1,000 right now. I just can't get through them. They keep replenishing. You guys are insane. Yep, 700 would be good. I'd like to see it in the thousands, but there's a lot of risk the higher that it runs because the OTC plays, they run fast and then they drop just as fast, and you don't want to be caught trying to catch those falling knives on the backside. Yep, that's always a good thing to do, John. Quick recap. The recap is crypto freaking exchange folds. Dude did stupid shit with $1 billion, borrowed hundreds of billions of dollars. Big banks are about to fucking fold up shop. They're probably going to turn off all of our fucking ATM and credit cards and shut the banks down while they figure out how much damage there is. Have cash on hand. Keep your cars full with gas. Make sure you have food in your shelves. There's a recap. Yeah, this kind of changed it up, man. This kind of changed it up. We were hoping to be able to work through a couple of more plays after GTII and increase our holdings and our winnings after closing GTII. Man, there's not going to be a market left after fucking all these positions fucking close out after these margin calls. It's gonna get wild real fucking fast. AMC is going to have its run. And it's going to be better than if AMC and Ape had fucking combined because they haven't fucking folded Ape into AMC yet. That AMC run is going to be better. So just remember to be safe. You guys don't want to hold that shit for too long. Hitting the dispensary. Keep your seeds, bro. You can grow your own shit. Yup. Always good to have venison in the freezer. Yep. Keep your crypto on your cold wallets. That way you don't end up a victim like some of these people that got their asses handed to them last night. There was a back door in that app and they got cleaned out. And that's why we've been preaching the cold wallets. Wherever you get them. I know Lou's got a link for one up on his site. He doesn't get no money out of it. None of us do. But you guys can go to a Best Buy or anywhere else and pick one up that's going to keep you guys crypto safe. You'd be surprised how many law enforcement, when this shit all goes down and everything starts, the lights go out. You think we're going to go to work? You think we're going to stay home and protect our families? You think I'm going to leave my 5 kids at the house alone? My kids ain't worth a paycheck. Come on now. Yup. Second Amendment protects all the rest. So hopefully y'all been hitting the range, training, getting out for some of the great classes that are being offered. Just remember, when food runs out and the banks are fucking closed up, people are going to start doing desperate shit. Yeah, okay, bro. You're dumber than a fucking box full of dildos if you think nothing's gonna happen. It's fucking happening right now. He said discount John Wick training. Hell yes. Oh, basic firearm skills, man. If you guys can get into classes and they're good instructors, that's the key. Because you can find fucking dime store fucking tactical instructors everywhere, but those dudes fucking can't grab their ass with both hands. If you can find a good instructor where you can take a combat pistol, shotgun, and rifle course and develop your fundamental skills up to being able to use each one of those platforms in a tactical manner, you're golden. Then everything else after that, going from static lines to being able to shoot and move, the use of cover versus concealment, knowing the difference between the two, tactical reloads, moving from one place to another, you guys are golden. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. I would venture to say, and don't hold me to it, it ain't no guarantee, but if shit goes down the way that it looks like it's gonna go down, is everything's gonna fucking explode probably fucking Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh yeah, Jeff's got it right. I ain't seeking nothing, bro. If something's stupid enough to go to level 10 and fuck around and find out to come find you, yeah, you do what you gotta do, but don't go looking for it. You guys have been through a lot the last 2 years with everything that's gone down. You guys have learned a lot from Bill and Lou and I. We can survive this. We got this. We're about to be cashed up. You're about to be able to get anything that you might need. Just spend your money wisely. Understand that, there's people in your inner circle that have skill sets as well, and you don't have to do everything yourself, and you guys are going to be just fine. Take care of one another, love one another, and we're good to go. As far as I've heard, that dude's still in the wind, and that was as of 40 minutes ago. Oh yeah, I'm gonna teach Lou how to use a bow. I'm gonna take him out for some tuna. What's happening Wednesday? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's happening Wednesday. It's hump day. Um, Hopefully everything's fucking said and done by Wednesday evening, and we're cashed up and waiting on settlement so we can get our money out. AMC run? At this point, if you can make if it runs to a point where you can get your money back or double your money, be safe and get the fuck out. I'd love to say, hey man, 72, 80, 100, 125, $150, but I don't know, man. I don't know if we got the time in it. It's hard to fuck with the big board because they've got the halts, and if they're gonna play games to try to save money, it may not run very high at all. But you can get your money back out of it. That's a good day. I'd love to see 4K, bro. We'll find out together. Yep, Serge got it. That's going to be interesting, getting the money out of the brokerages. That's why we're telling you guys, don't fucking hold. Don't fucking hold for too long. You want to be one of the first motherfuckers getting your money transferred out from the brokerages, and not one of the last ones. All right, guys. I got some phone calls and text messages to return right now. My phone's been blowing up the entire time we've been on here. I may be back on later tonight if Lou's going to jump on and do another live. We shall see. Remember what I told you guys. Pull some cash out, set it aside, keep your cars full with gas, just so you can get your stuff taken care of that you need, and be prepared to get the fuck out of town if the civil unrest starts. Be safe. If you guys got any questions you need me to answer directly, you can email me at mrelkspaghetti@gmail.com, and I'll do my best to get back to you guys. I'm going to go through tonight and see if I can get a lot of those responses sent out to you guys. So I love you guys. I will talk to y'all on the next one. Mr. Elk Spaghetti, signing out.